Welcome! Throughout this short video I'll explain the technical processes behind the creation of the UK's first student sister radio station, the sister to Demon FM, DemonDance. First of all though, I'm going to quickly run over why radio is still a valuable way of listening to music. So, why do people still listen to the radio? With iPhones and iPods and all other media players, you'd expect people to use these to listen to music. That way they can hear what they want to hear and when they want to hear it, instead of waiting for it on the radio. Couple this with streaming services such as the popular Spotify, and now we've got Jay-Z's lossless streaming service Tidal, you'd expect people to choose the option of listening to whatever they want, where and when they want, for a small amount of between £10 and £20 a month. We think the reason people still listen to the radio is because they enjoy listening to new music. It may be a favourite artist's track being previewed on the air for the first time, or they may discover something new whilst they're passively listening to the radio at work or doing other activities. Radio still plays a major part in people's day-to-day life. So, what's needed to get DemonDance on air? The main piece of software used is GSelector, a multi-station scheduling system. This takes all of DemonDance's possible content and schedules it to be played, dependent on how the user sets up the software. This will all be explained later on. The second necessary tool for creating DemonDance is Zetta. This is our radio playout system. In the radio industry, this would normally be used by presenters. Therefore, Zetta doesn't have too much of an impact on the DemonDance process, although it's still required as it picks up what happens in GSelector and puts this to air. Yet again, I'll explain more about how DemonDance is put to air later on. Before we look at how the station is put together, without one thing we won't be going anywhere: the music. The music played on DemonDance needs to be as up to date as possible, making sure that our station plays great music before anybody else. Being associated with Demon FM, it's been agreed by Demon FM's head of music, Steve Cataldo, that the music promotion channels that Demon FM have will be shared with DemonDance. These include Renegade Music, a company which provides student radio stations with promotional music direct from the record label, alongside Demon FM's music@demonfm.co.uk email address. Adding to Demon FM's music sourcing channels, DemonDance has access to a dedicated subscription to DJ City, an online music promotional source providing music to DJs and small radio stations. DemonDance has also been approved access to Your Army, a promotional service used by DJs and radio stations, specialising in dance and electronic music. These sources, alongside purchased music from specialist platforms such as Beatport, will provide DemonDance with the latest and greatest dance music before this is released to purchasing platforms such as iTunes and streaming services such as Spotify and Tidal. DemonDance's primetime playlists are broken down into 3 playlists, A, B and C, containing the most demanded music on DemonDance, although these and other playlists are referred to as categories in GSelector. These will include tracks that are popular within the dance music scene, along with those that we're expecting to be big. Certain rules must be followed when creating playlists for DemonDance. For instance, a track can only work up playlists, although cannot be brought down. For example, a track may enter the C list and work its way up through the B list and into the A list as its popularity and demand increase. These rules are vital to provide and maintain constant music rotation on DemonDance. Alongside our A, B and C lists, we also use a playlist called DemonDance's Top 100. This contains our favourite 100 tracks at the current time. This is used for evening scheduling on Friday and Saturday nights, to get you in the mood for partying on the weekend. Now we'll start to get technical. Accounts within GSelector and DemonDance have been created in order for the station to run as an alternative identity to Demon FM. Doing this through Zetta allows certain values to be shared down to DemonDance from Demon FM, making setup much simpler through using Demon FM as a parent station. All of DemonDance's features were originally inherited from Demon FM, meaning they're passed down and can be edited once DemonDance is created, without altering the parent station, which is in this case Demon FM. This is also possible with the music stored within Demon FM's library. The main dance music genres that exist in Demon FM's library were passed down to DemonDance, and can be altered in a separate GSelector account without having an effect on the same songs in Demon FM. No links were passed down while creating DemonDance, as specific DemonDance links will be created for the station. As previously mentioned, as Demon FM acted as a parent station to DemonDance, a number of tracks were ingested into DemonDance's GSelector library, 656 in fact. These tracks were then sorted to decide what we wanted on the station. We'll now introduce 2 new categories to DemonDance, recurrent R, and hold Z. Those that were kept were stored in R, the recurrent playlist, and those that were not wanted were placed in Z, the hold category. These are not used for scheduling. Once all tracks are sorted, we can start importing more tracks into DemonDance. Tracks are imported through Zetta using Zetta's Media Importer. All tracks that are to be imported are stored on the PC first, then the selected folder is found. The wanted file type to be imported is then selected. These are usually MP3s in DemonDance's case, along with adding them to the station and selecting a category to import these to. DemonDance uses the recently added category to import new tracks into. This allows for these tracks to be found easily in GSelector. Here we're importing tracks to update our current playlists. Idents for DemonDance are created using Adobe Audition and Apple's Logic 10. Once created, these are then imported using a very similar import method to the music method, although instead of selecting songs, links are chosen. These are then found in GSelector and can be used for scheduling. Once this import is complete, all tracks are checked to make sure ID3 tags are correct, along with adding a genre and any other necessary attributes. As there are any dance music remixes, DemonDance add in each remixer as a producer. This helps GSelector with its scheduling algorithms. For example, if a producer's remix is played, GSelector will recognise this and an original song by the same producer will not be scheduled around the same time. In order to correctly schedule music, GSelector uses category groups, increasing the number of ways in which music can be scheduled. The category groups used by DemonDance are shown on screen now. 3 main playlists, as we mentioned earlier, GSelector refers to these as categories, are stored within DemonDance's playlist category group. The second category group contains DemonDance's automation categories. This is made up of the recurrent category, DemonDance's back catalogue of music. The second is the throwback category. This is used for more popular tracks from DemonDance's back catalogue. And finally we have the hold category. This is turned off and these tracks are not used for scheduling on DemonDance. The final category group we have contains DemonDance's Top 100. As we mentioned, this will be used to play out on Friday and Saturday evenings. In order to populate these created categories, we'll use the category changer to drag and drop the tracks into the category they're wanted in GSelector. Once this is done, and all the songs are in the correct playlist, we can use the clocks to schedule how they will be played out. Here we'll use the category changer to alter DemonDance's playlists using the tracks we imported to the recently added category in Zetta. This is as simple as dragging and dropping and then hitting save. DemonDance uses 4 clocks. The first clock used is prime time. This covers breakfast and drive time and is created as shown on screen now. The songs used in this clock are mainly from DemonDance's playlist category group, meaning most tracks are scheduled from DemonDance's A, B and C list, although we use the recurrent tracks to break these up a bit. Links are added between every other song also for station identity. The second clock DemonDance use is the lunchtime clock. This plays between 12 and 3 on DemonDance and is made up of DemonDance's recurrent playlist. Goals are used to increase the number of throwback tracks scheduled during this hour, equal to those from the recurrent category. This makes sure that the more popular recurrent tracks are played more often, along with old tracks that were big in their time and that people may have forgotten about. This keeps the music more noticeable to those who may not be into dance music as much as others. Once again, links are added into the clock. The third clock used by DemonDance is the automation clock. Used during hours where it is predicted DemonDance's listenership will be at its least, this is made up of only the recurrent category group, meaning that randomised tracks will be played during these hours. This clock is used between midnight and 7 AM and from 8 PM up until midnight. DemonDance uses its fourth clock, Top 100, on a Friday and Saturday evening. This is used from 8 PM up until midnight. Made up of only the Top 100 category group, our favourite tracks at the moment, this is used to compete with other radio stations playing dance music on weekends and allows DemonDance to play the best current dance music on Friday and Saturday evenings. Obviously, our A, B and C categories are 45 of our favourite tracks at the moment. Using the alternative category group, they can be scheduled into this as the secondary category group when this clock is in use. Once these clocks have been created, they can then be placed into the schedule. DemonDance's schedule can be seen on screen now, with the prime time clock used between 7 and 11, and then 3 and 8, sandwiching the lunchtime clock between 11 and 3. The automation clock fills all the gaps other than the top 100 clock that is used between 8 and midnight on Friday and Saturday evenings. Once all day parts have been placed correctly, it's then possible to schedule DemonDance. This allows GSelector to generate logs and send these to Zetta, ready for playout. Here you can see Zetta, and the logs that are generated within GSelector can be seen within the logs panel on the left hand side. Zetta is only used as a playout system for DemonDance, so this can be left running and does not need to be touched. DemonDance is outputted by Zetta into a virtual input within the PC's sound card. This output is then picked up by SoundTool. This allows processing of the audio, adapting the audio of the stream through changing the EQ. This is viable for DemonDance as no presenter's voices are used, meaning a preset for delivering punchy bass can be used, making the stream from Zetta sound better. SoundTool outputs this to another virtual channel of the sound card, where it is picked up by Butt, broadcast using this tool. This sends DemonDance's audio to a web address hosted on Demon FM's website, alongside where Demon FM's current streams are hosted. The output streaming address for this stream is then sent to TuneIn, allowing the station to be registered on the radio streaming website. This has been chosen as the best method for hosting DemonDance, as this will generate listeners wanting to find new music through dance music based radio stations. DemonDance uses a homepage on Demon FM's website. www.demondance.co.uk redirects to this page, which will be used as DemonDance's homepage. On this page, the TuneIn player will be embedded, alongside DemonDance's playlists, which will also be published, allowing listeners to see what they can expect to hear when listening to DemonDance. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give us a listen also. Head to www.demondance.co.uk to tune in.